And good evening, everyone. New York State is setting a new standard when it comes to pregnancy care. We are now the first state in the nation to provide paid prenatal leave. The policy started just a short time ago on January 1st of this year and mandates that all private sector employees must provide eligible workers with 20 hours of prenatal leave. Now, this would cover medical appointments, tests, and procedures. Tonight, our 7 News anchor Leah Lando is bringing us 4 distinct voices on this topic, which experts say is really a game changer for both expectant and hopeful mothers across New York State.
If they miss a day, for an appointment, that could mean their job.
Ellen Trainum knows how often expectant mothers have to visit the doctor because she too is expecting.
There's a lot of different testing, right? And especially for higher risk, they're getting seen more often. Things like sonograms, blood work, you could be waiting, and it's hard to say, you could be in a waiting room waiting, depending on where you go, for an hour before you're getting in.
Ellen, who works at Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network, says New York State's new paid prenatal leave law will make a big difference for moms. It gives employees 20 hours of paid time off every year to be used for prenatal health care appointments.
They really want to be at these prenatal appointments, but sometimes because of their livelihood is on the line.
This is a really important part of making sure that they don't have to decide between a paycheck and a checkup.
New York State Labor Department Commissioner Roberta Reardon says the paid prenatal leave covers things like physical exams, medical procedures, monitoring, and testing.
If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you may look at your bills that week and go, oh, I can't afford to be gone for 2 hours. I'm going to push that appointment off.
We take care of about 1,000 moms a year, and they're primarily Hispanic and Black, which they have the worst outcomes.
Luann Brown, CEO of the Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network, says it is important to start monitoring moms early and throughout pregnancy.
Like high blood pressure, which can cause problems later on. It can be diabetes. There's a whole host of things. And there's also mental health. You go so often, and then that last month, you're going every week.
The 20 hours of paid prenatal leave can also be used for fertility treatment appointments, including in vitro fertilization, which Dr. Adam Griffin from Buffalo IVF says will help a lot of his patients because they require a lot of visits.
That are sometimes unexpected or frequent throughout the course of any given treatment cycle, where they need to come in often for cycle monitoring. So I think a lot of times that can have an impact on their work environment.
He says the extra paid time off will also help alleviate unnecessary stress.
Anything that can help benefit them to get through the process, navigate all this a little easier is a good thing.
If they miss a day, for an appointment, that could mean their job. And so for them, I'm really excited about this because that means they have a good reason to go get the prenatal care that they really need.
All right, and Leah joins me now. So part of this, I think, really is educating people. A lot of folks probably have no idea this new law went into effect, right?
Right.
And then it's sort of navigating all of it. But big picture, it surprises me that we're the first in the nation to do this. It really is setting a new standard.
Yeah, I remember being pregnant, and a lot of you at home probably do too. Perhaps you're pregnant now. So many doctor's appointments. And of course, you don't want the added stress of worrying about not having a job, because now you have a whole new life to take care of.
And that's something one of the experts with whom you talk, stress,
exactly,
right? You want to avoid that stress.
You want to avoid that stress. He said there are enough stressors when you're expecting. So stress, as we know, as it's been documented through numerous studies, can do so much to your health. So
20 hours might not cover all of it, but it's a place to start,
yes,
right?
It is.
All right, Leah Lando reporting tonight. Leah, thanks.